Today, we're boarding the newest, biggest and most expensive cruise ship in the world, Royal Caribbean's $2 billion Star of the Seas. This isn't just a ship, it's a floating city, and we're here on the maiden voyage. And our cabin, it's right in the middle of a park.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
As usual, we paid for this cruise ourselves. We haven't been invited or paid to be here, so you're getting the unfiltered truth as we explore every corner. Right. Let's do this. This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome back to a brand new adventure. We are boarding Royal Caribbean's brand new ship, as you know, and it's a huge one. She holds around 10,000 people with the crew and passengers. We're just on our way from Orlando to Port Canaveral. It's about an hour and 15-minute drive, super easy, basically all on one road, the 528 East, which takes us all the way to Port Canaveral. We've done all of our check-in and all of the muster drill and all of those little things on the Royal Caribbean app. So we definitely recommend downloading that if you're going on a Royal Caribbean cruise, because you can get lots of the admin done before you even get to the port, so it makes it nice and easy. We've got a port arrival time of 12:30. We always recommend you stick to that, otherwise you could be turned away. And because it's a big ship, it's a lot of people who have got to get on this ship, but we are just so excited to see what's new. It's going to be fantastic. So do join us. It's exciting. I can see it. I can see ships. I see the Disney treasure, and I can see Star in the distance as well. So once you get close to the port, there are signs just above you telling you exactly what ships are in which terminal. Ours is in Terminal 1 today, so we're going to head there. Yes, I'm so excited. I can see the ship. We're going to be getting on Star in just a few minutes. I'm looking forward to that new car smell or new ship smell. We hear that Diana Ross is going to be coming as well.
Did you not hear the news?
No.
She's not coming out.
She's not coming out?
I've just got to let you know.
Oh my God, that turns our plans upside down.
Upside down.
Bless her, she pulled out as the godmother. We hope she's okay. We hope it's not a health-related thing, because she is an icon and a star. Did you get it?
We have arrived. That was really easy. Parking was $90, I think it was. And we've got the luxury of being on the roof, which is the face of the sun. So bonus points for that. I don't care, because I'm getting on that blooming thing.
David, what's going on with your sunglasses?
Oh, they're broken. These are my driving glasses, so I can whip them on and off in an instant.
I mean, guys, how is this for a view? Look at her, she's bloody huge. She is gigantic, the biggest cruise ship in the world. She looks brand spanking new as well. She looks so fresh and lovely. So let's waste no more time and head in and get on her, shall we?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can already hear the party from the deck of the ship. Woo! Struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real.
Especially when it's 175 degrees outside.
We have dropped off our bags. They were right at the elevator, which was super handy. So they're going to be making their way onto the ship. And so are we. Let's go.
Wow, this terminal is really, really nice. Super quick. We've just done security. There's nobody here. It's absolutely dead, which is lovely considering it's such a big ship. We're just going to go check in now, show some documents and get on board the ship. Love this bit. They're playing some music as well. They've got a live Caribbean band. Fabulous. Steel drum heaven.
And that's it. Within seconds, we are all ready to board the ship. Boarding with Royal Caribbean's always seamless, but this one in particular seemed super quick. Next step, get on board the Beast. That's what I'm calling her, Star of the Seas.
Guys, for some reason, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I think it's because we've been looking forward to this for so long, and it's finally here. It feels a little bit surreal. I'm really excited. All of these cruises 100 later, and I'm still thrilled to do it. It's the best job in the world, so thanks for joining us along these adventures with us. We really appreciate it.
Have we got the right boarding time, Ben? Because it is very quiet. We've arrived at, what is it, 1:30 now? I do wonder, though, if the ship's actually full. We'll find out when we get on board. I am really excited. Like Ben, I do also feel a little bit nervous. I think because we've been building up to it for a very long time.
Here we go. We're about to step on board a Star. A huge, massive, gigantic Star. Let's do it.
What a cool entrance and a way to step on board. It doesn't feel like we're going on a cruise ship at all. It feels like a resort. T-3, 2, 1. Houston, we have landed. Oh, is that it? We're just on board? That is the calmest and smoothest boarding I've ever done. And what an entrance. As soon as you get in here, this is so impressive.
First things first, the muster station. Guys, you have to do this on every cruise. Right, so let's go check in, and then that's all the safety stuff done. And we can chill out and explore. So next step, we've came to drop our stuff in our room because it's a brand new ship and a first cruise. Our rooms are already ready. This is so lovely. Wait till you see it. We're not going to show you yet. We got some goodies as well. We've got a Star of the Seas hat, which we absolutely love. But we need some coffee and we need some food. So let's go find something a little bit unique to this type of ship. So let's go.
So the ship is basically identical to Icon of the Seas, which we sailed on a few years ago. But the big difference is all the artwork. That's the only difference, really. And we love it. We think it is so bright and colourful and really adds a lot to the atmosphere.
Oh, so we've came to the Pearl Cafe for our first coffee. Now you can get loads of food here. And like we usually say on the newer ships, the new Royal Caribbean ships, the food is fantastic. The offering is usually much better than the other ships. And the food looks yummy. Loads of really nice desserts, loads of really nice salads and things. And we love this venue. But yeah, first coffee. Oh, delicious. Yummy McYum face. Anyway, we're not going to eat here. We're going to go to another place, so let's go.
So we came up to the Aquadome for some food because ever since we sailed on Icon of the Seas, we have been so excited to go back to this super unique venue that you only find on this ship and Icon. Let's do it.
Yes, so we've came to the marketplace, which is right next door to the Aquadome at the front of the ship. A lovely venue. It's super bright and fresh in here. And there's several kind of market stalls. First up, we've got La Cochinita. Oh, guys, I can't pronounce things. You know how bad I am. Anyway, it's kind of like a Mexican style with empanadas, sweet corn cakes and Cuban sandwiches. Then we've got Feta Mediterranean, which is like Mediterranean kind of things. We've got Mai Tai, which is a Thai place, which is really cool. Then we've also got the Pig Out Barbecue, which looks very yummy. And then we've got a favourite from Icon of the Seas, the crepe place, where you can get fresh crepes made. There's also drink stations as well. We really like them here because they're kind of very neat, cool. There's like several different types of coffee, teas, all complimentary, so included in the price of your cruise, so no extra cost. Anyway, I had to go for the Thai because we love Thai food. Let's have a little try, shall we? I went for the vegetable pad Thai with some spring rolls. I'm going to try and use some chopsticks. I don't know how successful I'll be at this, but let's have a little try, shall we? Oh, well, smother me in peanut sauce and roll me into a spring roll because that is lovely. Quite spicy as well. Lovely flavours. I'm loving all of the peanuts and things on top. Very good indeed.
I went to the Mediterranean. It was a quick journey. I went for this shawarma, and what's really great is you can actually choose your toppings. So they had falafel, pork and chicken. I went for the chicken, and you choose all your toppings and your bread, or you could have got a bowl. Now I'm going to go in for this, but it's going to be a difficult one. I don't know how to elegantly eat this. Oh, spicy! I love a shawarma. I love all the toppings. The meat's really delicious as well. The sauce, so the chili sauce, be careful because that is spicy. And the bread at the bottom is nice and fluffy, really delicious.
I love the fact that there's 3 new marketplaces on here compared to Icon of the Seas, which is really nice to see. It's not all the same. So I went for something else as well. I'm already full, guys, but purely doing this for research purposes for you guys. Anyway, they have things like sandwiches, a brisket sandwich, a pulled pork sandwich, as well as different types of mac and cheese. I've went for the brisket sandwich, completely loaded. Let's have a try. Oh my God.
Gosh, it's dripping everywhere.
Oh, nothing. That is absolutely wonderfully delicious. It is just so gorgeous and vivid with the coleslaw. Also got a side of chips or crisps if you're from the UK. Very good.
I got something I've never heard of before. Sweet corn arepas. It's like a sweet corn filled with cheese, and you top it with a topping of your choice. So I got chicken. It's almost like the bread is made out of sweet corn, so it's like sweet bread with some cheese filled in the middle. Very delicious.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build and grow your online presence. Now, if you've ever thought about starting a website, whether it's a blog, a side hustle, or even a space just to share your passions, Squarespace makes it ridiculously easy. One of the best things? Their cutting-edge design tools. You don't need to be a web designer to make a stunning website. With Blueprint AI, Squarespace literally builds a professional-looking website for you based on a few simple prompts. Then you can tweak it with their easy drag and drop editor. Another game changer, the SEO tools. We know how important it is to get discovered online. Every site comes optimized with meta descriptions, sitemaps, and all of the behind-the-scenes stuff that helps make your site rank on Google. And if you want to grow an audience, their email campaigns feature is brilliant. brilliant. You can set up automated emails, send updates, and even promote your services. So if you're ready to launch your own website, head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then when you're ready to go live, use our link squarespace.com/Ben and David to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. So the marketplace is connected to the Aquadome. Now the Aquadome is a performance venue, a little bit like the Aqua Theatre on board the Oasis class ships with some amazing shows. They're actually rehearsing in there right now, which is really cool to see. Then at the very front of the ship, you've got the overlook, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's such a beautiful space where you can go and chill, and it's covered with glass. It's an all-season venue, so if it's too hot, it's air-conned in there. If it's too cold, it'll be warmed up. Really, really lovely with lots of comfy seating, a bar in there as well, and one of our favourite places to relax, so we do really like it in there.
Gosh, it is so spacious, this ship. All the different areas, the public areas are super spacious. I know she is a big ship, but it feels like it on the inside. It honestly doesn't feel like a cruise ship. It feels like a really upscale hotel. One thing we love as well is the elevators. So you select which deck you want to go to on a screen, and then it gives you a letter to go to, which is super easy. You're not doing the elevator bingo game because you just know exactly where you're going.
We gave up. We're going to walk. It's taking its sweet old time. We were there for about 5 minutes. We're like, let's just walk. We could have walked up 5 times over in this time. We usually do walk, guys, but it's going to be a long day today. We still have a bit of jet lag and stuff as well, so do forgive us. We take the stairs where we can, just so we can have more desserts. Definitely works, trust me. Just before it closes, we came up to deck 15 to the Windjammer Marketplace. So this is the buffet on board. It is massive in there, guys, and just like Icon of the Seas, the buffet is really, really good. We saw filet mignon, we saw lobster, crab's legs, just about everything. It's a huge selection. They've got a really good selection of cheeses and meats, hot foods, curries, chicken, salmon, beef, just about everything, guys. Honestly, so much stuff and lots of yummy desserts. And we really, really like the little display they've got out as well, saying Star of the Seas. And there's a cake in the shape of a ship with the little doggy on front, because if you don't know, the Icon class ships have little Labradors on board. So this one has a Labrador called Sailor, and on the other ship, she's called Rover, so a little dog on both ships, so hopefully we do bump into her sometime on this cruise. But the buffet is really good, a really huge selection, and even on a big ship, there's plenty of spaces to sit. Now, we do avoid this on boarding day just because it is so busy. That's why we went to the marketplace, and we highly recommend that, just because it's so much more relaxed.
Oh, I love all the artwork. Anyway, we're going to go and take a look. Oh, look what I found.
What is
Found
that?
a duck.
Where?
Here.
Oh, it's tiny.
I'm surprised I spotted that. I don't even have my glasses on. Cruising ducks. People bring ducks onto cruises and hide them around the ship. Some people actually attach a tag with their name on it so you can see where they've came from. That's a tiny. They're getting smaller and smaller, aren't they? What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're gonna go and check out the outside of the ship. So we've just came outside to have a little look round to see what is different, if anything. It kind of looks like it's just some cosmetic changes compared to the Icon of the Seas, like different colours and things like that. I love it though. It is so colourful and it has so much energy, this ship. Honestly, it just makes you smile, especially with the music going on and everyone's in a party atmosphere because it is one of the first sailings. You've got lots and lots of spaces to chill out. There is lots and lots of hot tubs. There's different pool areas. There's even the Swim and Tonic, which is the swimmer bar. That was actually made adults only recently, so that is an adults only bar. But there's tons of bars around the pool area, and just, it's a really great space, guys. If there's so many different areas, it is really fab.
We came to the back of the ship now. I completely forgot. I know how stupid is that this place existed. So the ship is broken up into different zones or different neighborhoods. This is called Thrill Island, and it's the home of loads and loads of water slides. This is legitimately a water park on the seas. It is by far better than anything else seen on any other cruise ship. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, you might have seen in the news, unfortunately, there was an accident on the same type of slide on here where the glass cracked and somebody got really hurt. First of all, we hope that they were okay. But that slide on here is the same and it's closed, so I wonder what's happening with that. But apart from that, it's really lovely. Lots of shaded areas, lots of places to chill out. There's a bar, there's a little ice cream joint as well as a restaurant, and you've got some great views looking down to the boardwalk style area. But it is a really cool space, and It's a fantastic thing to have on a ship, so many different slides. It keeps the kids very much entertained for hours. Plus you've got things like the floor rider, which are found on lots of other Royal Caribbean ships, and of course the mini golf course. Very good indeed.
So while everybody is outside soaking up that epic Caribbean, or I should say Floridian sunshine, we have found the darkest corner of the ship you can find to come and cool off because it is so hot out there. And we're going to do trivia because we absolutely love trivia. So we're in Dueling Pianos. Now on Icon we didn't get to explore this place very much because it was always very, very popular. So we took up this opportunity to cool off a little bit, do some trivia and take a look around the inside of the ship as well.
But that weather outside, oh my gosh, cruising in August during hurricane season obviously can be an issue, and there is actually a hurricane building right now. It's expected to be a Category 5 called Erin, and it's in the Caribbean right now, guys, so hopefully everybody's going to be okay, especially in the islands that it's going to hit. We've heard that the Disney Treasure, who's just parked next to us, they've changed their itinerary from an Eastern Caribbean to Western Caribbean today to avoid that storm, so who knows what's going to happen. Hurricane season's usually between June and October, so we do recommend sailing the Caribbean outside of those times if you can, just because it's so hot and sticky and humid. We're not complaining because there's plenty of areas inside, and that lovely Aquadome area upstairs as well, the lookout where we're going to go for a cocktail before dinner, which is air conditioned as well. But yeah, we're going to play a bit of trivia. It's always so much fun and it's definitely a favourite of ours. We're getting more and more competitive by the day.
So we abandoned our plans for the quiz because nobody turned up, as in like nobody turned up to run the quiz. I don't know if they're still getting used to the schedule, but there was a few of us sort of just sat there waiting. But in the end, we thought, do you know what? We're going to explore the ship a bit more. Came out to the Royal Promenade. This is such a lovely area, and it really is the heart of the ship. Off here, you've got a lot of the venues. It's bright, it's colourful, and they host parties here as well as live music. So you've got your favourites. You've got places like Sorrento's, the Pearl Cafe. That's where you can get some complimentary food, and then loads of bars. You've got Schooner Bar. You've got the Dueling Pianos, which we were just in. There's the karaoke club. There's also a comedy club tucked away in the corner. And then you've also got Giovanni's Table, which is on the promenade.
So if you don't know us already, you'll know that we're a big fan of collecting Starbucks mugs. Yes. And they've got them on Royal Caribbean ships, if you didn't know, with all of the different ships. So this is the Star of the Seas one, and it is so adorable. They've got all the little pictures from the ship on there, like the water slides, the Pearl just here, Surfside. It is so cute. We are definitely going to be buying this. $16.95 as well, David. That isn't too bad, is it really? But like David said, I love this Royal Promenade. It's so much wider than the one on other ships, even the Oasis class ships. And it's just so bright because unlike the Oasis class ships, you've got so many windows which bring in so much natural light. It's just lovely, and it's always buzzing with activity. The music's always very loud in here as well, so it's not very much a relaxing place. It's definitely a party, fun vibe rather than a relaxation space, but I really do like it.
Well, that's it for our little look around the Star of the Seas. I just checked my watch. We've walked like nearly 9,000 steps already. That shows you how big this ship is. But don't worry, in next week's video, we're going to do a full in-depth ship tour like we usually do, so stay tuned for that. So what we're going to do now is head back to the cabin to give you a look around. Come on, guys. The time has come. Let's show you around our cabin, and I can't wait to show you. So first of all, we're in a Central Park infinite veranda balcony thingy mabobby. Yes, basically we're looking over the Central Park, and we'll show you that in a sec. But first impressions are, I love the colours in here. It is so bright and just feels like a vacation. So first, just as you enter, you have your bathroom. Now, this is a slightly different layout to the usual bathrooms. It's compact, it's a cruise ship, guys, but it's very functional. It's got tons of storage in there. There's lots of little shelves and drawers that mean that there's plenty of storage. But the shower is really lovely. It's a really nice sized shower. Again, you've got storage in there. And one thing that's quite unique and I think is really handy is there's a little seat in the shower as well. So if you did want to sit down to, I don't know, read a book, listen to a podcast, you can do that in the shower. But, oh my gosh, did I just see what I just saw? 3-in-1 hair and body wash. Honestly, I think most people do just bring their own stuff. It's fine, it is what it is. Anyway, as you also come in, here is the control panel for your cabin. If it's a black screen, it hasn't broken, don't worry. You just give it a tap and then you can control everything in here. So that includes your temperature, the lighting, and the blinds. It does have some different lighting modes: sleep, evening, movie, and morning. Top tip here though, from past cruises, what we have experienced, if you choose sleep mode, it makes the air conditioning less powerful on an evening, and we found that it gets quite warm in here. What we do on an evening is we just turn off all the lights normally without setting a mode, just so that it stays nice and cool in here. Talk about lighting, it is so bright. Just as you come in, you've got this huge LED light strip, you've got a nice big long mirror and some coat hooks. It feels like they have got everything that you need in this cabin.
Now, David, don't forget, behind that mirror, I can't remember if you remember from last time, but there's actually storage. If you're wondering where the safe and stuff is.
Gold star for Kathy Parr. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, yes. There is some slimline shelving. There is a tiny safe in here. You're not going to get a laptop in there. You'll probably just get your phone and some more valuables. But yeah, some shelving, some cheeky little shelving options, which very lovely segues onto the storage in the cabin. So it's just one storage unit here. You've got a nice long hanging space there for all your long items. You've got some more hanging space in here as well. Again, you can put stuff on the bottom there. And then you've got some, we called them IKEA drawers. Don't mean that as an offensive thing, but sort of...
Oh, geez, they need some WD-40.
Oh, the train's arrived. There's some sort of baskets down there for you to throw things in there. It's a little tight around here, but I like the fact that we've got our room this way around. I wonder if the bed was here, whether this would be a little bit awkward.
So come on into our room. Like David said, I really like these cabins. They feel really spacious, plenty of room to move about, and I love the colour scheme. And I like the fact it's not your normal beige, brown, boring, modern cabin. It feels like it's got a little bit of life in here, which I really appreciate. Just from the artwork, which is really cool, the pops of colour all around the room, the little bits of yellow with the blue carpet. It really is tastefully done. It feels very nice on the eyes whilst you're in here. But when you come into the cabin, you've got a little desk area. I say a little, but it's actually quite big. You've got a big mirror where you can do your makeup and your hair and things like that. Just under that, you've got several outlets. So you've got a European plug. You've got what looks like a multifunctional plug where you can plug in different types of adapters, including North American. Then you've got a USB and a USB-C outlet as well, which is really great for all of those items that you're going to be wanting to charge. Then you've got this really lovely chair, which is so cute with the flowers on the back, and it's yellow, which is lovely. A few drawers, a little side table. We've got some water because we are Diamond members, so we're part of the loyalty club here with Royal Caribbean, so anybody can join that. Please do. If you cruise a lot, you start getting some really good benefits. We're now Diamond level because we've done enough cruises to get to that level, so we feel very posh. We get things like bottled water, plus we get 4 drinks per day. So we can get coffees, alcohol, soda, whatever we want, which is really, really good, guys. So it's worth a lot. Plus we get access to the lounge as well, which we'll show you either in this video or another video. So the Crown and Anchor Society Lounge, that's what it's called, but it's really worthwhile joining. Now you've got loads of little drawers underneath here as well, some tissues, a hairdryer. The hairdryer, pretty standard. It's one of those that takes like 16 years to do your hair. I've shaved off all of my hair thanks to the really nasty comments we got about my hair in the last few videos. You've also got a little mini fridge in there as well. It's got nothing in it, but that's great for storing drinks or anything that you want to bring back, like waters. And then on the opposite side, you've got a lovely spacious couch, and this is really big. It's a big couch. It does convert into a bed as well. So this cabin sleeps 3. But then you've got these pillows that I was talking about, which are really nice. The little pops of colour really do make it come alive. But it's a really big couch, like I said. Very, very spacious, very comfortable. It's just nice to take a little nap on here after you've had a busy day in the Caribbean. But it's very nice. It's a huge area just to sit and relax. I can see the TV from here, which is nice as well. And it just feels like a really relaxing, lovely place. Now, on Icon of the Seas last year or the year before, we stayed in a suite. So we stayed in a Surfside family suite. I have to say, I prefer this cabin. It's a fraction of the price, and I feel like it's nicer. That cabin was lovely, but it felt quite dark and compact, but this feels really, really nice. Now, we are going to be staying and switching to another cabin because we're doing a back-to-back on this cruise. This is a 4-night cruise to the Caribbean. Our only stop is Perfect Day at Coco Cay, so stay subscribed because we're going to be showing you that. But we're hopping on the next cruise, which is another 3-nighter, but we're downgrading to the tiniest budget cabin, so make sure you hit that subscribe button because we've got a really interesting video coming next week. Anyway, David, do you want to show the lovely people the rest of the room?
Yeah, all the colours just really make me smile, which is what you want on a vacation, isn't it? It even comes with a drum. I wonder how many people are going to do that.
David, we need to hurry up as well because I can hear the ship's horns.
Yes.
We're setting off, so we need to go do sail away in a second.
Let's run around the rest of this cabin. You've got power outlets, USB outlets in the lights next to each side of the bed, which is fantastic. Talking about the bed, it's your standard Royal Caribbean bed. It does split into 2. This is set up as a double at the moment. They're always comfortable. It's very bog standard that you get on all the different Royal Caribbean ships. That is right in front of the TV. The TV, again, pretty much what you're getting on every single Royal Caribbean ship now. You've got some live TV channels, video on demand options, which you do have to pay for, but now you can actually stream to your TV from your device, which is really handy. So if you've got some stuff downloaded, you can watch it on your TV. There's also some cheeky extra shelving down here. I love how they've just added shelving wherever they can, and also some cheeky little extra USB outlets. You've got a USB and a USB-C, so an extra space to charge things. I just love the lighting though, how bright it is. There's strip lights everywhere down here and all along the side of the cabin. It really adds some lovely ambience to the room. But if you're still looking for storage, you can always store things under your bed. In particular, your suitcases, they do fit under these beds, so it's a great place to pop them out the way. And also, we fill our suitcase with our dirty laundry throughout the cruise, and it just gets it out of the way.
So for the most unusual part of this cabin, look behind me, we've got a bloomin' Central Park. Yes, our cabin looks over a park on a cruise ship with real trees. I'm not even kidding you, how crazy is that? Just like the Oasis class ships, there is a Central Park here on the Star of the Seas and Icon of the Seas. And this is a really lovely area. You've got 2 seats, again with some lovely little pillows, and a bright yellow fluorescent table in the middle. It's kind of like a little balcony within your cabin, so the benefit is it does give you more room in your cabin. The only downside that we've seen before, and we do love these, so don't get me wrong, because we love how much light these bring into the room, because they are basically uninterrupted glass to the outside, so they're very bright, but when you do put them down, because there isn't a separate room, it gets very warm in here. It isn't a problem, we just don't do it on an evening because the aircon is really good and it does cool down the room eventually. So you can control these windows by a few different things. You can do it on the panel over there, on your phone as well. There is controls on the phone app through the Royal Caribbean app. Definitely recommend downloading the Royal Caribbean app. It's a must on these cruises because it's kind of like your digital guide of everything on board. So you can have a look at your bill, you can have a look at what's going on, you can have a look at where to eat and what's open, look at menus. Basically, you can do everything on there and it is really, really handy. So do definitely download it. It's our biggest recommendation. We've booked all of the entertainment and the shows on board way before we even started sailing. We did that by logging onto the Royal Caribbean website, taking a look at our cruise, going onto the entertainment section and booking all of the shows, because trust me, there are some amazing shows on this ship. We can't wait to see Back to the Future, the Aquadome show, the ice skating show, and much, much more. So we've booked all of that because trust me, these shows are busy and they will sell out. So please make sure you do that. It's our biggest tip. So like I was saying, you can do it on the phone. There's controls by the window as well for the blinds and the window. Now, the only other downside is the privacy aspect, especially because we're on the Central Park. You can see into the cabins opposite, not quite as much in the day, but on an evening you can definitely see it. What we would like to see is maybe kind of like a sheer blind. So you still let the light in, but you can't really see. So if you are getting changed and stuff, you're going to need to close the blinds or these curtains. Our top tip is if you are going to open this, make sure you close those curtains because it does keep the heat out of the room as well. So it is a little thoughtful touch and it does make it quite cozy on an evening. It's something we really like. But it is great just standing here, people watching, looking at all of the people on the Central Park. It really is just so unique, guys, and I really like it. I really do. Like we said, we're not the biggest fan of the infinite verandas, but that doesn't matter. It's not a big deal at all, but I love it. It's great.
Also, the blind is fantastic because it makes the room pitch black on a night. It is like a blackout blind, so we love that. And also for those who have got children and stuff like that, it does have a sensor on it. If there's anything in the way while that blind is coming down, it will stop. So that's good if you've got like little kids or if you've got stuff in the way. Right, we need to run upstairs because we can already hear the music, the horns are going, and we want to see Sail Away.
Gosh, David, it's warm in here.
It's warm in here. As soon as we opened that door, it was like a whoosh of hot air. Well, that's it. We are sailing away. Star of the Seas, first paid passenger sailing. There's not been really any sort of fanfare. There's a band singing Celebration and that's about it. I remember on Icon, I'm sure that, didn't we get like champagne or sparkling wine and then they had a big balloon drop and stuff, didn't they? There was a little bit more buzz. This cruise seems really sort of relaxed and chilled. It doesn't seem as chaotic and crazy as the first sailing on Icon of the Seas did.
I'm making David unpack now because it is one of my least favourite things to do and he really likes it. If you haven't seen what we pack before, take a look at our past videos. Honestly, guys, it gets simpler and simpler the more and more we cruise, really. We don't take really anything that much special. There's nothing you can really do that much to improve your cabin. I mean, we bring a fan. Lots of people swear by bringing metal hooks because all of the cabin doors and walls are metal, so you can hang things off it. But honestly, we don't really bring anything. We just don't really bother anymore. We just like to keep things really simple. We've got our food, we've got our clothes, we've got some money. Passport, what else do we really need? Honestly, the more and more we get older, the less and less we care. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
A cruise with Ben and David door magnet.
Oh yes, you need a cruise with David and Ben, or Ben and David door magnet.
Hey, I've took
They're a lot of fun. Oh, he's only gone and done it. What have you done, David? You've done something very, very bad indeed.
Oh my God, did you find out?
Yeah, I did find out.
I'm so sorry.
You've laid down.
Oh yeah, I've laid down. I've made the mistake of laying down. Oh my days. I am bushwhacked, which means very tired. If you didn't know, we did a full day in a theme park yesterday and it's very hot in Florida. So,
And we've got jet lag.
Yeah, and we have jet lag.
But we can't complain because we're having the best time ever and we're the luckiest two people ever. So come on.
Yes, but this is boarding day, folks.
Darling, hold my hand.
Oh, nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Oh, David, you know you can save £50 per person. That's £200 for a family of 4.
Treat yourself. Fun fact, we have been on a Jet2 holiday.
We have. We've been on several. They're very good indeed.
It's boarding day, and this is what it's always like on boarding day. It's always very tiring, so we're gonna perk ourselves up and get out. I fancy a little drinky poos, Ben.
Let's do it. Guys, David is taking 3.5 hours to decide whether or not he should wear a cap. What do you think?
Right, hat on or hat off? Leave your comments below and I'll wait here.
Wax on.
Stop it. Oh,
Mr. Miyagi.
it's so mean.
Anyway, should we go up for a drink in the Overlook because it's very pretty up there?
Yeah, I need a stiff one because it's been a really long day.
Oh, that's what she said.
A drink, Ben!
One thing that's really nice about this ship is that there's lots of signs showing the directions of where you're going, like towards the front or the back, because some ships are really bad for that. They really are. And what's really cool, we just saw a sign in the aisleway there that every different deck celebrates a different kind of decade of stardom. Because obviously it's Star of the Seas. It's pretty cool, isn't it? A nice little touch there by Royal Caribbean. We see what you did there and we appreciated it.
Welcome to my secret lair here in the Dome. We've napped one of the sky pods. At the moment, they're doing the rehearsals for the Aqua Show, which can be a little bit frustrating if you're looking for a quiet space to relax, but obviously they've got to rehearse at some times. So that's kind of one of the downsides of it being in this dome area. But the views are just spectacular from up here. It is gorgeous.
It really is the perfect place to come and relax when the music's not on, because the windows in here are incredible. It's just a beautiful panoramic view with lots of little hideaways and things. but as you can hear, it's pretty loud right now. We were going to have a drink in here, but I think we'll find somewhere else. But it still is a gorgeous view nevertheless.
It's a wee bit bright here. Guys, so we've came to, can I do it like this? Is that okay?
No, you look ridiculous,
Don't look
David.
crazy. We've came to 1400, which is on the Royal Promenade, for a little drink and a sit down and to look outside. It is so gorgeous at the moment. The sun is just slowly going down. That's one thing we love about this ship. I feel like they really did make a concerted effort to put lots of windows in this class of ship, and we love that because we love looking out at the ocean. I'm gonna have a little peruse of the menu and see what there is. It looks like they do some really like fancy special cocktails in here, so maybe I'll get one of those. I got the 1400, it's like the signature cocktail. It's tequila, a liqueur with a like lime juice cordial. I just got it because it looked super fancy, and they use the gun to create this huge smoke bubble on the top, which you then pop and have a drink of. Do you know what? That is delicious. I thought it was going to be super sugary and sour. It's not at all. It's very, very drinkable. I also think it's very alcoholic as well, judging by the amount of alcohol that he put in it. Very subtle lime flavour there. I like this a lot.
What's really great as well is that they do 0 proof cocktails as well, $7. I went for the coconut lime refresher. That is well and truly refreshing. Very nice indeed. It tastes exactly like a beautiful Caribbean island. Very lovely indeed. Going to finish this and then we're going to go and try the main dining room here on Star of the Seas. Let's see what the included complimentary food is like, shall we? Cheers, guys. So here we are in the main dining room. So this is the complimentary dining venue. It's open for breakfast and dinner every day. On a sea day, you'll also find that it's open for lunch. It's a big old restaurant as well, over 3 different decks. It's the welcome aboard menu tonight. So there's a different menu every single night of the cruise. Really strange, guys. We've got a really lovely crew tonight. Not that they're not usually lovely. A guy called Goresh, he was basically saying if we don't like anything, if it's too hot, if it's too cold, if it's not to our taste, wasn't what we expected, tell him and he'll get us something else, which was really nice. It was a very good little bit of service there. But we're going to pop in our orders and do some eating. I am hungry again. I don't know what it is about cruising, but as soon as I step on a cruise ship, I am just constantly hungry. Right, where's the bread? I need the bread course. I need some of those little crispy cheese rolls that they have here on Royal Caribbean. They're very good indeed.
And ooh, Ben, look, they're treating us only for the inaugural.
President butter. Oh, it's very good, David.
Oh, it's the posh butter, the French president butter. It's very good. I think it's on all the cruises, but we get very excited by the butter selection on cruise ships. We always guess what it's going to be.
So our starters have arrived. I went for a nice bowl of tomato soup. Ooh, tomato soup is basically like ketchup that went to finishing school. That is delicious, very, very tasty, nice and hot as well, which I really do appreciate. I also went for the artichoke and cheese dip. That's all types of naughty. I like it a lot. Nice spinach as well, which I can say is a bit healthy, I guess. Has some sort of vitamins in there. Nice and crunchy nachos as well. We've had this a few times, and this is probably the best I've had it, to be honest. Sometimes it is hit and miss, a little bit cold or not as tasty. Not bad at all. Quite impressed.
Yeah, I went for the crab cake, and it is a classic, and this just looks like the best version of it. It looks beautifully presented. It comes with Old Bay sauce, and it's even got a cheeky little extra green sauce on the inside. I thought it was pesto at first, but I think it's just a herb sauce. Really tasty. I like the little pickly salad on the side. It's lovely. I also went for the shrimp cocktail. Again, it is a classic. The sauce is delicious.
I must confess I made a huge mistake, guys. So I love a salty butter. I like to salt my butter as one does. This is a reenactment. Oh no, pepper. Let's grab the other one. Guys, we've got double peppers. I double peppered my butter. I meant, what's one supposed to do? So I cheekily grabbed another salt from the other table and put some salt on there. And do you know what? Salt and pepper on butter, on bread, on butter, it's quite good. Yes, I think the jet lag may be kicking in right now, but we do like a good double peppering, don't we, David? So for my main course, I went for the southern fried chicken. It comes with some mashed potatoes, some corn on the cob, and some honey sauce. And I went and drizzled everywhere. It felt good. Right, let's have a little try. Very crispy outside. That is quite delightful. Really hot again, which we really appreciate, but the crispiness on the outside is really good. Very salty, and then with the honey, it's nice and sweet. So it's like sweet and salty. Mashed potatoes, lovely and creamy as well, and hot, which we appreciate. Very good. A happy Ben.
I went for the Indian curry, which is a chicken saag, and it comes with a side of naan, poppadoms and raita. I always like the curries on cruise ships. They're always pretty good, and this looks like the best version I've had of it as well. Quite aromatic, flavourful. It's got a little bit of a sneaky spice on there, like the sixth spice girl, like a little heat that kicks up in the back of your mouth. Really lovely.
Oh, well, put a bag on my head, strap me to a donkey and call me full. I am stuffed. For dessert, we got the key lime pie and David got the Boston cream pie, and they were both very good. Nothing spectacular, nothing life-changing, but a solid meal. We have to say our server, Goresh from India, was absolutely amazing. He was so lovely. We just sat chatting to him for about literally 45 minutes about visiting India, on our cruise last year, on Anthem of the Seas, which was amazing. Go back and check that out because we had such a fantastic time. We were talking about all the food and the things that we did, which was lovely. Now we're just going to head to the ice arena. There isn't an ice show on tonight. We've got all of the shows booked though, so we can't wait to bring you them in a future episode.
So we've just came out to Surfside. I actually forgot this was here because this ship is so big, there is so much to see. We're going to go a little bit more in depth into all the different areas in our upcoming videos, but they're just doing like a kids' bedtime story at the moment because this area really is for all the families. Also, we went to see the juggler. We sort of popped our head in to see what was going on. They were in the ice arena just downstairs from here. Have to admit, juggling is not my kind of cup of tea. Ben said it was a magician. I kind of went, oh. And then he said, actually, it's a juggler. And I went, oh, sorry, I don't want to offend anybody. I bet there's some fantastic jugglers out there, but it's just not my thing. Anyway, we're going to have a little bit more of a stroll around and then maybe call it a night. So we just decided I want a nice cup of tea. Oh my gosh. I sound so old. I want a nice cup of tea before bed. So we're walking through the promenade area. There's actually lots of music going on. So there's live music currently in Schooner Bar. There's a live pianist. Anyway, I'm going to get a cup of tea from Pearl Cafe, pop my slippers on and put my nightie on and watch a bit of Jeopardy. What do people watch? I don't know. What do you watch before bed?
We're just walking through the Royal Promenade on the upper level and it is buzzing. It's not that busy though, which is really nice to see. Again, I think they've undersold just for the first few cruises, which is so wise. We've been around a long time and done quite a lot of these inaugural cruises, and it's such a good idea because it does make a huge difference. Makes it a bit easier on the crew getting to know things. So we did try to see a little bit of the dueling pianos on our way to bed, but it is so popular and so busy. I think all of the ship is there. So I think that venue is a little bit small. We thought that on Icon as well. So if you do want to see that, it is incredibly popular, so get there nice and early. Anyway, up to bed for us.
What a great day. Can't believe that Star of the Seas is already here and we've already had the first day. It went far too quickly, but boarding day always does. It feels like you're just boarding the ship and the next thing you're getting ready for dinner and it's the night time. But thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this little taste of Star of the Seas. Like we keep saying, there is a lot more coming from us, from our adventures here on board. Big thank you to our patrons as well for your support. It's how we're able to do these trips by funding them ourselves to give you our honest and unbiased content. In return, you get extra benefits. We give you extra videos, bonus vlogs, plus we do a monthly video chat, which is always a lot of fun. And you get all of these videos completely advert free and early as well. You can click the link in the description section below if you'd like to find out more and join us. That's it for this time. Until next time, happy cruising!